I like this. I had to double check and just make sure that I get the right order here. But it was Tree first overall, eh?
I believe so. Yes.
Yes. So that's pretty cool because they grab that and then they take the Dex to for themselves. So a nice combination with the Tree Protector for sure. The Iron Shell is gonna come down your lane and be invis, so it's gonna work the same way as Ricky or Bounty Hunter in your lane. But Iron Shell, of course, also very good against the living armor. So just some nice, take that away, make sure it's not going to come back to biting the ass later or something like that. Because Happy Feet, as many teams in Southeast Asia, I'm sure, are more than willing to run this as a support assassin if required.
Yeah, it's flexible.
But yeah, it's Lena. Just some nice,
it's Lena. Surprisingly, she only has 35% win rate in Major, but that does not mean she's not a good hero. Going back to the same thing with Monkey King. It's just that certain teams know how to deal with the hero, or they put pressure on it, or have ways to just draft around it. But it is Lena, and as we saw in game number 1, if played correctly by somebody like Nada, can absolutely do some serious work. Of course, the other picks, talking about them, 22 picked Tree and Protector games with a 50% win rate, so he's up there. Darkseer, a little bit less picked.
I believe he's also most banned, too.
Tree and Protector.
Mr. Tree, he's at 39.
That makes sense.
With second place being Iowa at 32. I mean, from there, the gaps are a little smaller, but Tree has solidly taken that slot. I was not expecting that, because I was saying this hero was so damn good, and then he was getting ignored in all these drafts, and everyone's questioning me like I'm the one.
Well, that was an SCA though, but to be fair,
I mean, still, I feel like I've been vindicated. That's all. Because
Okay.
I'm like, I don't know. I thought this hero was broken.
Congratulations, Trey.
Picked or banned.
I remember.
The Major shows up and he's first banned, but I chose a bad because I trusted Dota players, and now look where I am.
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna be in a shitty pet game situation. Got no points.
How many?
I picked Newbie to win too.
How many? Yeah, you're
sucks.
You're screwed. I don't. Where is Sebastian? How many games has he been playing? Oh, actually 13. So that's not that bad. But
no, I
still
for bans.
I know he's not the most banned. I don't know what happened there, buddy. And I was like, you told me about it that one day we were casting C Kappa, and I thought you were like, yeah, he sounds like he knows what he's talking about. Not to kick you while you're down, my friend, but it's the way Dota. There's like 110 heroes. It's hard to call every single one. I get it. All right, I get it. Warlock picked up for Happy Feet, so some pretty good AoE damage in terms of Fatal Bonds, maybe with an Impale and LSA coming out. It's actually, I like that combination a lot. I think it's very strong. Don't get me wrong, I do love Warriors Gaming Unity, picking up the Darkseer, Tree and Protector because of the Iron Shells we talked about. Overgrowth with the Vacuum Wall combination is pretty strong too, so definitely a chance for both squads as it is right now. The bans coming out, Legion Commander, obviously one of the most picked, most banned heroes in terms of the offlane. Axe, another one of those heroes. And then TA and Shadowfleet on the opposite side, taking away non-heroes. Rubik is going to be picked up for Warriors Gaming Unity instead of giving away a Happy Feet, where AU can play it again. This time it's going to be picked up for, is it X over Afu? I believe Afu will play it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't know if they switch it up or not, but I would guess Afu.
Yeah.
I mean, it could depend if they get like a real, like he might be more comfortable in a tree and ranks. It's more of like a rumor thing or something like that. So it might be Afu tree, I guess, but.
Yes.
Happy Feet have not played Earthspear in a while. They used to play quite a bit. I mean, they were first picked. It didn't work out too well for them, and then I never saw them really grab it.
It's the AU Earthspear, right? I believe.
Should be, yeah.
Yeah.
So he needs to decide if that's worth it here. They have the Fatal Bonds. He can help out mid. He can set up pretty decently for LSAs. I feel like he'd be fairly strong.
Earth Spirit, another hero with 16 games picked, 31% win rate. So, again, a lot of these very strong heroes are heroes that have been historically very strong, not having the best group stages. But what really matters is how people play those heroes when they get to the main stage. Oh, I got hiccups now. Oh, God. Alright, I think I'm good. We did it.
Teams, Warriors Gaming are more concerned with that potential of the sport assassin. I mean, okay, yeah, so we're good.
Nice.
That's fair. Good. So, you guys probably know this already, but Magnetite, like, look at all our experience. It's all AU. And then you add that with Fatal Bonds, and you're just, it's multiplicatively amazing. Got him.
Nice.
A lot of syllables in that one.
Yeah, there was. You got through it, though. Spectre picked up.
Alright, nice. Good little Iron Shell buddy. Can help enable her in early fights, especially going for like that Vanguard build or something. You start joining all these engagements. You just get an Iron Shell on top of you and and living armor.
That's true.
These combinations, dang.
Yeah, that is true, actually. I was thinking...
Living armor reduces the hits, like with the damage block, it still affects your dispersion.
I was thinking she might get blown up in some of these fights because of the consistent AoE damage, like the illusions would die quickly, and the leader can just blow up the main one. I actually think this is pretty good. It kind of makes the team fights way more chaotic. Whenever a Spectre Haunt comes out, it's just like, well, what do we kill? Are we still going on the same, like, supports? Do we have to try on one of the illusions? Like, you don't know where the real one is for a little bit. It is chaotic. Like, that's the good thing about Spectre. It's about as chaotic as a chaotic offer. Get it?
Yeah.
That's not,
That's
not that good. Now, that wasn't very good. It's alright, I appreciate you even giving me but it wasn't very good to begin with, so.
They're happy Terrorblade players, they are. I can see Terrorblade maybe being the option for them. Be some nice heavy.
Not anymore.
Right.
Debate it.
So, yeah. So Terrorblade has some cool interactions, I guess, with like illusion heroes and stuff with the reflections, so you can like spawn them all over the place against the Spectre illusions, and then they die. So it's kind of considered this big counter. But it's also about the pace, right? So it's the other way that Terrorblade can counter them. So good ban. And this one a little surprising. I would not have called this one as good. I can say, the Queen of Pain very quickly picked up, seemed to be what they wanted, but strong hero. You want someone who's very aggressive, and who the living armor is going to help.
I would have preferred somebody that could have fought a little bit earlier, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but he's that really good matchup against the Darkseer. It's a hero they've been successful with in the past. So, I like it.
Alright, man, if you like it, I like it. That's how it goes. We'll see how it turns out here for both of these squads. Alright, it's 5 a.m. in the morning here in beautiful Boulder, Colorado. Actually, it's rainy today, whatever. So, we're only into Game 2 of this Best of 5 series. And Happy Feet, I was really feeling their draft until just now. Not to say that it's not a good draft, it's just my thought process on it, And trust me, I don't matter when it comes to my thought process. So, we'll see how this turns out, whereas Immunity can easily get up 2-0 here in this game. It could be a little more long-winded game. I don't think it'd be surprisingly quick. I'm not sure that's going to be the case. Anyways, we'll jump in a moment. Just a moment.
Just a moment.
And there it is. Wow, look at that. Look at that Ruby set.
Mix up there.
That was Ruby set.
Look, it looks like a zombie mix.
Oh man, that's not nice.
Oh, maybe he should look like a zombie.
It's more of a bug than a zombie. Alright, thank God we don't have a pause, man. Let's see that. Sick of that pause.
Why is it that Nyx is the one hero where they're like, you know what, the colors really don't matter, guys. You can just do whatever on the set. It's fine. He's a bug. No one else looks like a bug.
What was the original color scheme? It was like black and gold. Oh, that was really cool. That was so sick. I was in showcase mode and they smoked up, and like they came out of the tree smoked. Like it was so cool.
That looked pretty dope.
It was like, oh my god, showcase mode is so good. Afu about to break the smoke. Sentries, they should have them. The dust will go. Rolling Boulder does hit, and Afu, I believe you are dead, my friend. Again, he's skilled up nature's guys and no living armor, and Ben will secure the first blood for Happy Feet with the Dragon Slave. A much better start than last game where they lost one of their heroes early on in first blood, and so Warriors gave me Unity. They don't get out the ward they wanted down in this bottom lane.
Yeah, just smart too. Having the dust, not very common to pick it up super early on, but knowing the potential for running into the tree, you want to grab him because he's going to be down here placing wards for him and the Darkseer to make sure they have the biggest advantage possible.
Well, alright then. It's a good start. Jules again on the Anti-Mage. We'll see how things go. He's this little thing on his forehead. What is this? Head. Gift of the Awakened. Huh. Well,
it's quite the hair, dude.
Yeah, I guess. It's like a Japanese top knot or something. I don't know what the hell it is.
Well, it's pretty funny.
He's stylish, man. Let it be him. But we will see what seems to be an aggro dual lane coming out with Kangaroo. At least for now, the Train Protector will stay there. Again, Iron Shell, Nature's Guys, very strong combination. Kangaroo obviously scaling up Iron Shell first, which is the go-to for the longest time in the world. It always has been. And we'll see how things go. But this is going to be Yaj and a solo offlane here for the next Assassin. 4-man shield and with 4 HP regen. It's great.
Jules, this is what I do. This is how... I'm the one who's always complaining about this trained hero. So that's what I've started doing in my games. I just buy Quelling Blade and I just go to town. You have a support player. I just start...
I would kill this one. I would kill this one next.
Dude, he's getting them all. This is the play. This is what you do.
As soon Afu will be on an island, and he won't be able to do much. We'll see how things turn out. Again, Happy Feet had that first blood starting out. Iron Shell coming out. Jules is just going to get Shadow Word. I like the sustain here. It actually makes this lane a lot easier for Jules. But still, it is going to be tough to get some CS early on into this game, already sitting at 0. Meanwhile, AU did come up top. There was a ward that was placed earlier. This is not his ward that he placed it, I believe. I think that was placed by Yaj. Keep our eyes on mid. Shadow Strike versus Dragon Slave spam. Who will win? Right now, it looks like it's kind of even.
in terms of this bottom lane, as you were saying, the sustain's really nice. It kind of mimics like Juggernaut in terms of his matchup against Iron Shell, where he just uses the healing ward, except it'll just be provided by the Warlock instead. But traditionally, Darkseer and AD Mage has always been a very heavily AD Mage favorite matchup for very good reason. You just burn the mana of the Darkseer, and then he just kind of says, oh, well, like, what do I do now?
But he's getting owned. The denies from the Treant, the hammer fists are real. That is a rough lane for him right now. Maybe it'll get better later on down the road. Nana's forced to salve up. It looks like so too is Ben if he has one, and he does. So we'll see a bit of a battle mid lane. Keep an eye on the HP bars instead of just looking at the minimap, because I don't know what's going to happen. He's actually going to try. He's going to save the salve, interestingly enough. Okay, fine. Kind of interesting, but anyway, we'll keep our eyes peeled. Telekinesis, nice rune from X-Nova with Rolling Boulder comes out. AU, no Boulder Smash, just level 1, but Orb of Venom doing some nice work against X-Nova. And just chasing you down again. No more Telekinesis, but unfortunately cannot dive the tower, and also taking a fair bit of right-click himself. So he won't secure the rune, but whatever, I don't think he cares that much. The harass is better.
And now Apu, after getting this rune, he's trying to get down here and just re-control these pulls. They've already blocked off the small camp, which is perfect, and now this one's unsuccessful. I'm not actually sure what happened there. Just
oh man, he just got the courier, didn't he? Oh, why was the courier going bottom to begin with? I don't know what was on it. Can you tell, Trin? I don't have
yeah, it was the, oh, well, come on, let me tell you, it's the poor man shield for the end page. It's 2 slippers and a clarity for Jesse Dash and a ward, but welcome to new Dota.
Welcome to 7.05, folks. If you're thinking, why didn't he just buy it from the side shop? You'd be wrong. You can't. He can't anymore. You fools. You fools. I am surprised he sends it out that early, though. Like, they were just 30 seconds away from, like, the flying courier, and also Ben is like, I want my... Ben's probably so triggered right now. I mean, he's not going to have his bottle anytime soon. Nana and Ben going toe-to-toe, the Shadow Strike coming out. He's actually doing a fair bit of damage, and in fact, Nana has the advantage here. Meanwhile, Rolling Boulder, they'll find the Spectre. Good Fable to do some damage reduction. Boulder Smash comes out. Aji trying to make it through the trees. He does have Spectral Dagger, which he will use against AU. Yaj has Impale in 3. Aji, I don't think, would go for any further aggression. Yaj, I believe, did sell up. Somebody did. And there's the Living Armor onto Aji. So early Living Armor skills coming in for Apu. In fact, not going full HC early on in this game. Ooh, LSA. Ben's got no Dragon Slave, but a lot of damage done. Alright. Well, I gotta say, Warriors Gaming Unity doing a pretty good job in this early game. Like, Carter kills huge.
Not too shabby. Giving the first blood didn't matter all too much. They were still able to get control of this bottom lane, which is very important. Again, this whole block thing, and then now they're even going to pull the Iron Shell away into the camp. So Apu, more importantly, secures the rune, though, so good play, but won't get too much of this experience. But Kangaroo Cone pick up the last and most important bits. Gets the gold. Very nicely done.
Man, Nana's actually just backing. That's rough. So whatever advantage he had against Ben is just now gone. Like, pretty badly, too. Like, he has to go all the way back and shrine up, and he doesn't have a TP scroll either. So, he might have just went into the well anyways instead of going from shrine. But whatever. Whatever. We'll see how he kind of gets back in and recovers a little bit. I mean, he's not gone that long, but there is a rotation coming out. AU's ready. He does not have the Geomagnetic Grip, but Ben getting Shadow Worded. They're going to go for the Boulder Smash. I can't get it in time. Nana blinks away instantly.
This Treant illusion.
Did they just own that thing? I didn't even see it was there. I was like, huh?
They LSA'd it. They had a sentry too. They're like, oh, we're going to get this guy. It's just so funny.
Well, as expected right now, Trent, you have Kangaroo doing... No, not the courier, not again. Come on, don't do it. Oh, my God. Jules, what are you doing, man?
Oh, no. It still has that one on it. And the 2 clarities.
Rolling Boulder.
Like,
Aji top lane, yeah, she's already used his Impale. Spike Carapace, not in time. Doesn't matter anyway, but...
His net worth is nothing. He has 2 tangos. He has a scroll in his stash, which he can't get his courier's dead, and a ward on the courier, which is dead, and 2 clarities.
He's level 2, man. God, Jesse Dash, I feel for you, buddy. What a rough game, and I don't know where he's going to get the experience.
Over.
Like, that's devastating. It's more than devastating. Well, Fatal Bonds will come out. He's going to get chased down if he dies again. No, Kangaroo's getting low. Jules off. He was level 6. He's going to jump in. Good body block. And then tree line. They still have the living armor going, though, for a moment at least. Jules is another blink in 5. They have Surge ready to go in 3. and instead they'll chase after food. Detection, did they, oh my god, they missed the dust. Hey, you just needed to wait. That's all you needed to do, man. You just needed to wait. No.
It was close.
No, happy
It
feet.
was so close.
It was actually. I will give him the benefit of the doubt. I'll say it's just unlucky. But I understand wanting to go for it. But man, that's rough. They should have gotten like 2 or 3 kills there, probably. Well, maybe just 1. But anyway.
Here's Dex here on top of the network. Look, it's casual ball drop. Just a zone off the wave.
Kangaroo zoning, man. Soul Ring Arcanes. He's gonna have his mech really soon. Like, it's gonna come out quick.
It's the Shadow Demon play, where you just disrupt him and get the illusion. So
That's
you
pretty
just
much.
awesome.
How long? Man, this is gonna sound really bad. When did they add the slow duration to wall? I can't remember.
It was when they reworked it. I don't remember the exact patch. Basically, they just took away all the damage and just made it a slow instead.
That's right.
That's
right.
Get
It
the
doesn't have
damage from the
damage
actual
anymore.
wall.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's insane to think about.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't played too much Dexter since I played a lot of Dexter in my day, but haven't really been onto it lately. However, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you're always working in combos anyway. Definitely has a very minimal effect on the pro scene. Probably affects pubs more.
It does. It definitely affects pubs a ton, in my opinion.
Yeah. Like pros are all about vacuuming and setting up for other shit.
I think it makes it very difficult.
Pros.
Yeah, I agree, but it also makes it very difficult for pubs, like, because you can't, like, sometimes you have to carry your team kicking and screaming through, like, a wall of replica and vacuum. Meanwhile, Haunt mid, Sonic Wave AU is dead. Ben is going to fall next. That is the combination for Warriors giving Unity. You dive close enough to the tower, and you're just going to die. So,
Man.
yeah.
Did you see how fast that was? Like, that
Yeah.
combination of skills? That was crazy.
Pretty much
They
as
were
soon as
so
the Haunt
fast
came out, the Sonic Wave was there, and then he jumps in and does all the rest of the damage too. I wonder, did they? Oh, Aji got the kill on Bensu, which is huge. Getting the assist doesn't really matter, but getting a kill there is
exactly.
huge. Absolutely
And
huge.
he's got the urn too, so that's 3 charges, and he just used one to harass Yash.
Rough.
Really smart stuff there.
Stuff.
Just like someone made a sick call. It's just like they must have been counting down, like 3, 2, 1, and then they just everything flew out.
Imagine counting down like that. Yaj is getting chased down. He does have Vendetta, luckily enough. Oh man, that scream of pain. That sucks. That really sucks. Jesus. Well, what are you gonna do? It's one of those games, my friend. Man, I thought for sure the second game was gonna be way closer. It's not over yet, but there's like a 3,000 net worth advantage for Warriors game in Unity. Jules is still getting up there. Eventually he gets good enough farm and maybe he can turn this around, but it feels a lot like game 1, kind of.
Yeah, he's kind of in that safe zone versus Darkseid though. He has the ring of health. Maybe Tree can tip the scales enough though.
They have Jesse Bash, who's now level 4. He's got the experience, man. He's back up there. He does how... Dude, he has 248 net worth on this Jesse Bash Warlock. Hello? Like,
I don't even know where that number comes from.
I don't know.
Because I don't see that.
It's his Ward's clarity and then the gold. That's it, literally. My god. The Montism is activating, guys. It's tough. I don't know what else to tell you. Anyway, LSA, nicely done. Was the Shadow Strike coming out? Ben doesn't have enough for a Dragon's Lake or Laguna, but just trying to zone it back. Ben not quite having the performance that Nana did in the first game. Man, Nana just looks like he's firing on all cylinders today with Treads going Veil first, which I like a lot, by the way. I like Veil first in Club.
Yeah, the armor doesn't have that much value in this game, but just the added magic damage will help. Rubik to Darkseer.
My god, X-Nova's done that at least twice now. Telekinesis and stole the bounty room. I should say
One of the best
steal.
things about playing Rubik right now, actually. You can like always contest enemy bounty rooms, or even in this case when they're aggroing you with your own.
Alright, we have Afu rotating mid. The courier's nearby. Please don't die. Okay, well, they don't go for it. Rolling Boulder. They actually blow up Nana. I was more interested in the courier. That's my bad, everybody. Sorry about that. When you've seen the courier die twice, though, you gotta look at it.
Oh, well, it wasn't that exciting, honestly. They just chain stun. No big deal. Impale.
Damn, Kangaroo did it again. He dropped the wall one more time. Get out.
Honestly, that's fine, because early walls don't do anything anyway. You like hold the skill for a while. You only really need it in like some weird fight with a diving tower or something.
Haunt, Jules already used his blink. Ajit, he's got Spectral Dagger. Earn charge should be enough. He doesn't have an earn charge. One more auto attack, but he can't quite get there. Jules is so low. Oh, but look, here comes Trent. Jules is like, I need to leave. And looks like he'll be successful. Man, very close. Haunt now on cooldown, but early on in the game, I don't think it matters that much. Where's giving you can still put on pressure without having on. So.
That was interesting. I'm really surprised that it was even that close, to be honest. I didn't think he
If he had the earn charge, man, he just needed like 1 kill earlier on in the game.
Yeah, if he had the earn, he had maybe like another bonus point in the desolate or the desolate instead. Of course, that'd be kind of weird. Even now, it's a little bit weird for this 3-3.
Or an iron shell on him, which would have been a little bit difficult considering how far away he was. Now Spectral Dagger coming out again. Jules blinking up and away, but Ajit ready to know where he's going. The iron shell doing some serious work. Jules is mana void, but that is not going to help you, and Ajit finds himself a kill with the help of Kangaroo. So, Jules already kind of having a rough time, and now you give a kill away to Ajit. Actually, it's Kangaroo that gets him, but still. Sentry will spot out Food. Boulder Smash coming in. Rolling Boulder is there. Silence first and foremost. TP. LSA will be in time, and they'll finally get a kill back again for a happy feat. They need a lot more of that.
Okay. Starlina now, 4,400, so she's top of the team. She's behind 2 heroes and about 700 behind this Darkseer, which means a very early mechanism into Breeze will be coming out here soon. I wonder, though, what secondary item will be? Pipe? Yeah, definitely Pipe.
Oh, did you get that lag too?
Nope.
Okay, that was weird. By the way, I want to point out, you know how I drop frames all the time during this tournament? I didn't drop we had 2 streams running for the Kiev Major. We didn't drop a single frame on either of the days for either of the streams. Question mark, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what happened.
Oh, bless up.
That's right, man. It's Valve. They were the ones. They said they talked to our ISP and said this company or rather this house cannot drop frames at all. Or else. I thought like
PJL Mafia.
You know what? It's kind of ridiculous to think about, but when you think about Valve, maybe it's not. Overgrowth Jules is in trouble. The root is there, no blink available, and dead. Ajit grabs the kill. The root changes, baby. It's a thing.
Dude, it'll get you.
It'll get you. Yeah, it certainly will. So, again, Warriors giving Unity looking like they're in command of the game. 4,000 net worth advantage. Experience-wise, it's about 2,000. Often rotates in. He has living armor, but the Nature's Guise goes away as he TPs. They do have Golem, and it is time to potentially fight. However, a ward will spot out Ben's rotation to the top lane, and guess what? Warriors giving Unity are in perfect position to go. They have the mech now, which is probably the biggest thing this game. Leech was about to go on Yaj, but he'll be able to make it out. And so that'll be that. And Jules just wants farm bottom so badly, though. I think they get caught. Scream comes out. AU, Boulder Smash misses wildly. Silence does get out in time. Vendetta and Pale onto one. They still have the Golem, mind you. Here comes the Haunt. LSA misses. Golem's drop. Neck is there. It is time to leave. I think Happy Feet vacuum back into the wall. Golem stolen. Sonic Wave. Nana gets a double kill. And the third is taken down by X Nova.
Alright. Everything that could have went wrong in that fight just went wrong. Absolutely everything. Earth Spirit should not have died.
Oh, Ajit dead. Okay. They got the recovery. There's that.
I mean, I feel bad because I know this is weird bugs with Earth Spirit, so I'm sure it was probably something like that, but like, the kick just, he could have had it.
The kick went like this way. It was actually more like this. It was weird.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it was weird. AU does get the kick, the magnetize, the silence coming in, the Dragon's Head just misses. Can they find anybody to blink away the Impale? They at least find Apu, the Upheaval is there. Can they get Kangaroo? He's got Surge, so I don't believe he cares about the Upheaval necessarily. Nana TP's away, Yash is not there in time, nor does he have the Impale to work with anyways. And that will end the fight. At the very least, Ben does get to the top of the net worth, and we know what Alina can do when she's up high, but yeah, like you said, everything that could go wrong did go wrong, with the exception of the Spectre dying.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
X-Nova. Rolling Boulder, misses. Impale comes out. Boulder Smash should be available, and it is. Nice little quick kill. That was pretty funny.
So satisfying.
Just kick the corpse.
Yeah. Collapses.
Alright. Jules is getting some room to work with, getting closer and closer to his Battle Fury, but this is not quite the Battle Fury timing that we were expecting, Trent.
No, we're hoping for. And that is for certain the power of Tree Protector in that lane.
Yes. Excellent, Ethel. Thank you. I like how we call people out on that, yet we do it just as much sometimes. Especially Andrew. He's the one that all click on the shrine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not me.
It's not. No, it's mostly me. It's mostly me. Alright, well, you know what?
I've been known to like a few shrine stuff. I won't lie.
Alright, fair enough. Yaj has picked up a Midas. All of a sudden, is it looking that terrible? The net worth graph is sort of plateaued, if you will.
Yeah, not too shabby. It's 4K lead or so. It is with a Spectre, though, and that can get a little bit spicy. He's still getting it towards that Radiant, still holding 3k gold.
I mean, he's pretty much got the relic here. Why am I must hit some sound on me? Net worth, of course, top is going to be the Darkseer. He has more than enough for his Greaves recipe. I'm surprised he's holding on to. Maybe he just wants to buy a Blink first. He honestly can. I think he might, actually.
Yeah. Think about how much damage this Spectre will do with Veil throwing down the fight if he's the Iron Shell and the Radiance.
That's pretty good. Yeah, it's good Vendetta. Very good Vendetta. Where is the dust? Sentry? They have Sentry from Afu.
They don't have dust.
Remember that when you're playing against an next assassin like this, it's good to have sentries, but you need a lot of them. And dust as well.
Though, that's not where you thought Nyx would be. They thought someone would be down here for armor, and he prepped in this lane. But that's like the last one.
Ajit, Rolling Boulder, the silence is up with the Magnetize along with it. X-Nova coming in spelled. Still, he'll find the Dragon Slave, which is pretty nice, and they won't go any further. Another bit of lag. Yeah, see, I told you, it happened. X-Nova coming in. They're trying to be aggressive. There's no tier 1 tower to work with. Jump in. They've got Sonic Wave. Meanwhile, the Good Blade comes out. There's the Impale to come through, and they might find this. The Golem drop down as well. Can they get Nana? LSA's there. The mech keeping him up and alive. He can blink out if he'd be the Sonic Wave. That's what he'll go for. Now the Haunt coming through, and they'll kill just about everybody here. Vendetta comes out. Impaled. They just get it. Do they have the damage? It's Yaj alone, and he's trying to right-click down Nana. As he does have the living armor, Yaj is going to get jumped on. Dragon Slave stolen by X-Nova, who finds himself a double kill and another great fight. When you've got that Haunt, you can't burst down that Queen of Pain. They just get owned.
Well, if you win that fight without your Darkseer, who's your highest farmed hero, by the way, and that's probably pretty good, right? Then you have to come in use level 4 vacuum. I think you might be winning the game.
Yeah, that was, well, again, they don't have AM there, but it's going to be a while before he's online. 6,000 net worth he does of his Battle Fury. He's going flats first, and I don't know what you do this game, honestly. Like, it looks, again, just as badly as it did in game number 1. Maybe a little bit less so, but Radiance is done in a moment here for Ajit, and who knows what happens. Nana has an Orchid being built up. Kangaroo obviously did go for the Blink first instead of the Greaves, and he's going to get there pretty soon anyways. Yeah. So, Trent, we're in some trouble for Happy Feet, I believe.
Yeah, I can tell you, this is the funnest game to be a Darkseer player. Because the map is just, like, so free. I don't know, this whole lane down here is just like, this is his turf. You can just come down here and throw some Ion Shells in front of the jungle.
It's like a Brood Mother.
Jungle. Look how rich he is. Oh, yeah, man. Any of those heroes. Brood Mother, Beastmaster. It's like tanky, annoying, split pushers. You buy this Blink Dagger so you can just blink in the trees and they can't find you. Oh, it's so much fun.
So it looks like Happy Feet are kind of sitting around
nice,
Jules now.
Ion Shell stacking ancients too, by the way. Good play, Darkseer.
Excellent work. I think they know Jules is their ticket back into this game. I think they bought the Bloodstone and then he just died. That's what the heal came out from after during that fight that you saw.
Yeah. My God, it's gonna be a hard game though.
Oh yeah. So I mean, you're fighting against a Radiant Spectre, so you're already gonna have to miss chance. I mean, how likely is it that Zam can do anything during a team fight, even with a ninja style or Vlad's?
Yeah, we'll see as that going. I mean, you can still do the classic, right? Blink, Manta, explode. And Darkseer's a fantastic target. 1,000 mana.
Fire Greaves, he's close. 200 gold away-ish, 150-ish. But, top 3 net worth, as you can clearly see, all of the cores for Warriors Game Unity. The AM is going to sort of be fitting in there. And then Lena's not too far behind, but then look at, this is where the drop-off comes. Yaj, 6,000, AU is more kind of tied with the Tree Protector, and then of course X-Nova is doing much better than this Warlock as to be expected of how this game has progressed. There definitely is some lag coming out. I can feel it. Not too much, but I can feel it. I don't know what's happening. Oh man, Jesse Vash, 720 net worth. At least he's got up a little bit, but he's got like 2 GG branches. When you have still GG branches at this point in the game, you know it's bad.
I mean, I feel like I'm surprised he even has boots.
That's how this game is gone. You know it's bad. Yasha flying out for Jules. Look out. Telekinesis spell stolen. It's playing excellent. You just gave the Rubik.
Top lane.
Are they going to find this kill? It's going to be a big pickup on Afu.
It'll wait for 4 of us, guys. Got the tree.
Yeah. He's Alright. Lena did go for the 50 damage as expected instead of the 30-second respawn time. So there's that. TP's coming
9
top
plus
lane.
zone charges.
They've got Haunt, man. They're ready to go. They don't have AM up here either. This is going to turn into maybe a 4-on-4 really quickly. And now they also have the Orchid Malevolence for the Queen of Pain too, so some big silences including on that lane.
Kangaroo, call the courier. It's got your recipe. Oh, no, tree. Put it on the tree. Oh, put it on the tree. Put it on the tree. Oh.
Nope.
Oh. Damn it. Has couriers to run the whole way. He's like, my fucking life. You guys were just here.
Alright, that ward does not scout out the fact that they smoke up. Yaj may, however, he doesn't blink, so as soon as the smoke breaks, he can just run. No, yes, run, blink, Yaj, don't be there. What are you doing? Vendetta, impale. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mana Void, he can't get it off in time. Excellent use of that telekinesis, and now you have to leave, but he's silenced up and dead from the Orchid Malevolence. My God. That sucks so much.
The recovery. Well.
Well, at least Haunt is down. There's that.
That's depressing, though. Felt like you were turning something around, and it's like, yes, something's going our way. I'll leave it.
Yeah, the Same's gonna be a little bit before he can actually fight. Good impale. Dragon Slave coming out. LSA. Laguna Blade. Golem's coming out. Good jump in from the Darkseer against Yule's Duff. Still somehow Afu's alive. Graves vacuum wall back in for Warriors Gaming, but they will back up in a way. They don't want to try to go for this fight. And if they lose any more besides that Tram Protector, it becomes very bad for Warriors Gaming Unity. So a big kill, which will net them about 500 gold total, 300 going to Yaj. All right, there's that. But it's like it takes so much for him to just kill that one hero, even with the Golem.
This is relatively firm. I don't know. I'm kind of impressed. Both him and Lena. I mean, the biggest gap definitely coming here, like that off laner, and then, of course the supports. But
Yep.
there's a chance.
Awkward. There definitely is. I mean, again, this net worth is sort of plateauing. Again, it's plateaued like 2 or 3 times, but Kangaroo in the tree line here. Vision-wise, they do not see him. Yeah, this could be good. Jump in, telekinesis, there's the Orchid. Vacuum into the Sonic Wave, excellent. They get off the Scream of Pain too, and it looks like Jules will die to the Orchid Malevolence, and Ben will fall next, potentially. LSA coming out. He's got the TP, he'll go for it, but the Scream is there. Nana gets a triple kill. This is his series. He is owning it so far.
Fix the nursery, like, yeah, but guys, we totally got
We got the Tram Protector, don't worry.
He's dead again, guys. 6 deaths. Yeah, it's not quite finding the big kills enough. It's just like tanking it for the team. He's like, I got Midas, guys. It's fine. It's got that reliable goal.
That was without Haunt, by the way. Just throwing that up there. Vacuum, and this is what you were talking about, the vacuum combinations with like the other heroes. Queen of Pain, my God, the amount of damage he did. AM has magic resistance, for God's sakes. He's got 42% resistance. Still, he just gets owned.
Yeah, that Orchid still
Yeah,
enough to help.
And of course, pure damage also. But
Yeah, I mean, that helps, but even then, kind of ridiculous. The Orchid is bonus magical too, so even that doesn't help that much.
he's not quite at his Manta style. The Soul Burn. Oh, he's so close to death. The Shadow Strike might bring him down 60 HP. He might actually be able to regen. They will bring down AU on that Earth Spirit. Yep, he does survive. So Jules is alright. Okay, so Haunt used. This time they only get the Earth Spirit. That's actually not that bad for Happy Feet. But again, they're losing these engagements 1 versus, nothing, for example. Alright, well. Spike Carapace comes out. There's a little damage. Overgrowth coming through. Jules is in. Good impale. Doesn't hit on it too, though. Jules still in trouble. Vacuum back into the wall, and he should die. Fable comes out. Without Manta Style, he really just can't fight. Like, he can't get out of Orchids or really anything.
Yeah. So desperately needs it. It's so close, like, in terms of how fast he farms as an AM, that's just not even that much free time that he needs to get it, but he just can't find it. There's too much pressure being exerted here from Warriors Gaming.
Do you think he could have just let that tier 2 go and just, like, him backed off and farm somewhere?
Maybe, but they also want to fight it because they have this Golem and this Warlock, and it doesn't feel like the game's going to get easier. Like, it kind of feels like they have a chance to fight. Like, I feel like they felt close in some of these engagements, and you still have this lead with 6+ zone charges. Like, maybe she's recoverable, but...
So much for that plateau. It's dipping down a bit more. Oh, Orchid coming in mid lane.
Yeah, this would be a great grab.
If they can find this, but again, Laguna Blade isn't going to be enough. The Golem, they take him down. Down for 65. It's time to chase. Yule Scepter will come through. Yaj instead of impale, they have the LSA. X-Nova will fall as well. Telekinesis will not save his life. Killing spree picked up by Jesse Vash. He's rich. He's rich. 900 gold. He's rich. He can get arcanes now. All right, there it is, Trent. How much gold did they get out of that? 2,000 gold, 700 of which goes to Lena, 700 of which goes over to the Warlock. Yaj,
Look
finding
at
a
the
bit.
experience, so 1,400 for the Lena and the next 1,100 for the Warlock. So all that huge almost gets into the level 12, second ulti for the Warlock.
All right, Manta done for Jules and 1,000 gold. That's all he needs. Top lane. They will find the kill onto Kangaroo as well. So excellent stuff coming out all of a sudden from Happy Feet. All right. We're there.
Damn. I mean, they do still have some pretty good counters. If we talk about the Nyx Assassin versus the Darkseer, once you're up these levels, your mana burn doesn't need a ton. So pretty handy killing him. He did 600 damage there.
On coming out. Oh, lag. Are you lagging too?
Yes, fully lagged.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Players aren't DC'd.
Damn it.
It's like a Dota TV thing.
I heard a blink. Hey,
yeah,
we're good. I guess they didn't lag, huh?
No, we're probably getting like Dota TV, like equivalent to China Dota TV right now.
Yeah, very true. No perfect world. And it's really just been, that was the biggest lag we've seen in like weeks, honestly. Yep. So it's no big deal. We do miss out the fact that Jules actually lived, and they used Taunt for it, so that's really what we can tell from that fight. Finally, the first tier 1 tower was taken by Happy Feet, and they're looking to take a tier 2. While Warriors Gaming are pushing in mid, Scan will go, but already TPing in his Afu. He's back up and ready to go, and they will back together as Happy Feet make it away. Okay. Alright. Happy Feet's starting to find some room. Ben is taking over the top net worth spot with 4.4k. Buy something, Ben, for the love of God. Jesus.
Yeah, he's not really sure what he needs here, but I like nice blink using the Iron Shell.
Hail. Guna, Dragon Slave, LSA, is it enough? They needed a couple more auto attacks, good living armor, but it's not enough, and they find Kangaroo again. So
yeah,
this 3-man gang squad, huge.
Yeah, holding the Vendetta too, not using it.
All right.
Got a little bit risky near the end, but
He's got it. Jules has got the Manta style. It is there. He still might die anyways. Spell Steal, it is Blink, of course. And that will be healed up tower. Oh man, he's so close. Treant Protector, ladies and gentlemen.
So we can kind of talk about why this is happening. Like, why, with such a lead so early in the game, why can't they close this out in terms of like not allowing anything back to Happy Feet? I think a lot of it just comes down to their weakness in objectives. Vector, Queen of Pain, and Darkseer are all very bad at taking towers in terms of actual like hitting buildings. None of them really help take Roach either, so they don't have any of these objectives to really cement themselves, like things you can abuse when you have a lead. So instead they're still looking for kills, which
oh, God.
still go well, but...
Well, they just got Spectre. Yule Scepter Sonic Wave comes out. They will get Ben, he will fall, and they take down EU as well. Blink TP for Yaj, gets out successfully. So it is a 2-for-1 trade. I think in terms of the numbers, it should be better for Warriors Gaming, and it absolutely is. But they take the Spectre at least, so it makes Jules a little bit easier to split push bottom like he's doing now.
Yep. Not a disaster for the Radiant. Looks kind of much better. Looks like a BKB was purchased, and
he didn't have it.
Oh, we didn't?
Yeah, it was on his stash. I don't believe it was there yet.
Oh, no. I just mean, he is 1,700 reliable.
Yeah, he bought it before he died. That's what I should say. But he didn't have it on him when the fight was breaking out. Perhaps if he did, there's an enemy that could go.
For sure.
All right, Overgrowth is ready. Here's the bash. Manta style to come out. LSA stolen. Can they bring Jules down? He should be able to blink. Going for the TP. How about that? Interesting. Dead for 60 seconds. So even though they gave him some room, it's still problematic. Now Ben's gonna get caught. BKB, he needs to TP out himself if he's not careful. They're gonna try to fight this. Nana is like so fine though. They'll try to take down X-Nova, who's getting lower and lower. Great silence. There's the upheaval. Now the Haunt's gonna come through, but can they get Nana? He's solo. Great blink away just in time. They get off the wall, vacuum combination, and they will find Ben again. And staying too long is Happy Feet, getting a bit greedy. AU should follow next with a Fade Bolt. Yaj has got Blink and he will make it out, but all 4 are dead besides the Nyx Assassin there.
Guardian Greaves.
Good stuff though.
Good.
Yeah, pretty good.
15 armor from the use. That saved Queen of Pain. Like, she has the armor from the Veil, but Lena just was wailing into her and it was tickling because of the bonus armor coming in from the Greaves usage. She had plus 21 armor.
Holy shit, Yaj. Jesus. That was like the scariest moment I think I've seen for a poor Nyx Assassin, and they don't have any detection.
Well,
they do have a sentry here, and they're going to see him.
Like
Jump in, telekinesis, and LSA late seed. He does have spike carapace. I don't know if he can get out of this. It would be pretty amazing. He heals himself, but he's got the urn on him. Scream is there. Shadow Strike not. Urn still taking away. Finally, it's done. Actually, it's done now. Spike carapace comes out. Blink, blink. Sonic Wave. Thrown. I mean, it's an Aghanim Scepter, so who cares? But
yeah, just hoping. Oh, the Midas. Nice.
Yeah, he's fine. All right. But you talked about like how it was sort of getting better for Happy Feet, and with that fighting, it does go back down to about 75% with advantage. Again, though, like you mentioned, there's really not that much building pushing potential. You do have a Mantis down now for the Spectre, which is something, but still pretty difficult for them to take tier 2 towers at this point.
Yeah, surprisingly so.
Man, Ben is down to 4 Bloodstone charges. That's rough. Well, we've entered the stage of the game where, again, you have Happy Feet. If they get some good fights, they can get back into it, as we saw earlier, but we'll wait and see what the potential is going to be. Jules is split pushing bottom in the meantime. The tier 2 is getting pressured, and it will fall. Must have been pretty low previously. So forget what I said about the
just going away, man. Just like, yeah, that damage. Get my basher, gonna blow someone up, get me sick. Yeah, Kangaroo though, that scythe could be pretty sick.
It's not quite there yet. He's still got a ways to go, but and he's died a couple of times in a row, but they've sort of stymied, staved off the bleeding. Any S word you want.
Take your choice.
Yeah, you've got a lot of picks there.
Ben.
Telekinesis, vacuum back in, Haunt. Ben does get off the Yule Scepter, probably needs to use the Bloodstone to deny himself, and does not, so.
Rip.
Yeah.
Probably knows trees around anyway. It kind of sucks you have to play for a BKB and they have a cancel too. Makes you very sad.
This was looking really good for a long time for him, and now it looks extraordinarily rough. Roche, by the way, I don't think has been taking this game. Impale will miss it, and Nana. X-Nova coming in, looking for Jules. Very good vision from the diary here. Look at these wards placed around the enemy jungle. And because they have these, they're going to head right into Roche, and they also know that Ben is dead. On the other side, Afu is invis up. He has a gem of his own. I don't believe the Radiant have a gem. Pretty sure they don't. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. They do not have one. Jules trying to jump in, get off a good Impale. Mana Void, X-Nova still alive. Golem drops, Sonic Wave coming through. Aji trying to man fight. And he's the one that's being successful. Nana has a BKB. Yaz trying to run. They get off the Glimmer Cape. So they will slow it down for the time being. And Ben will be back up in 17 seconds. This Golem is actually doing a lot of work on Afu. Yaz is still in the high ground, though. Veiled still ticking, rather, on him. Vendetta Impale hits onto Afu. He flicks out just in time. Spike Carapace is there. They orc it up a creep instead. They're making this a little bit easier for themselves. Jules has regen back up, by the way. The Shrine does the same for Warriors Gaming Unity. Again, Rubik down for 23 seconds. How low is Roshan? About half HP. By the way, Diffusal is out for Ajit. I believe it's flying in now.
Yep. Yaz was so close to getting tagged in that fight. Almost got him. Just the Impale away. Bring down that Dark Seer. Very handy for them.
Without Ben, they just don't have the burst. Like terms of, and there are also some BKBs going on. Also, Spectres extraordinarily hard to kill this game. Anyway, they stop it at least from happening, friend, and they get a kill out of it, which is something.
I like Ben's choice in a Shivas this game. It's a very smart item.
Will he ever get there is the question.
Potentially.
Man, Yaz is just this Shrine, man. He's done up here a couple of times. It's very scary.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the good things, at least, if they built the Radiance, right? Potentially has that setup.
Jesse Vash, what are you doing? I know you want a ward, but my god. Rough. No. Telekinesis, Blink, Orchid, dead. Perhaps he does have a Yule Scepter and gets dropped down instantly, and well, that's a double kill for Aji coming in. Rolling Boulder, they found AU now, and he's about to fall as well. LSA will come out onto 2 nicely, but AU has no Rolling Boulder away, not least for another second or so. He is still going to fall. The Overgrowth comes out, which BKB makes sure Ben can get away, but again, it's 3 heroes dead. Warriors Gaming Unity finding everything they want in that fight. In the meantime, Shield is split pushing, doing what he can. He has Mantle Illusions if he wants to pop them and try to take this tier 2 tower, but he's going to have to back up and defend tier 3. Yeah.
Right, that's his plan. He's going to try and get this fight.
Oh, Ben. Oh, God, Ben. Oh, my God, he's somehow still alive. I still think he's dead here anyways. Sonic Wave comes out. No buyback, just the positioning. They weren't expect that dive to come in from Warriors Gaming Unity. Warriors community backing up, happy with what's going on, because Jules is at their 2-3 tower right now. Bash comes out, Jules still does have his Manta style, so Abel comes out, he'll blink himself away. X-Nova did not steal it. Now the Quap coming in as well. Another blink in 1 second. Good telekinesis. This might be enough. The Veil is there. He tries to go for the TP, scream, the Orchid, and he gets a good TP out. Nicely done from Jules, forcing all of the heroes back. But again, they're losing hero after hero towards this 2-3 tower. I mean, it's just getting worse and worse, and Jules is doing whatever he can at this point.
Yeah, Tree is almost finished the Agnem Scepter though. In fact, it's done now, so this will help close out further the map, to make that much more difficult. He can guard some of his high grounds with the trees too. But AM's going to be very diligent about using his Battle Fury to try and cut down all the trees to the more obvious spots. And they'll probably need a gem on the Radiant as well. Oh, they actually have one on the Warlock. Okay, so maybe he had lost that by now.
Did he just buy it? I don't remember when they got it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't see it pop up.
Oh man, hey, really dangerously. Alright, well, they're splitting the map up. I mean, this is what they need to do. The unfortunate thing is they can't split a bit because there's still a tier 1 tower there, which is insane. That's just the power of Tram Protector. Roshan. Up and ready. Well, they can go back in. There's a ward there for the Radiant, so they'll know if they head into the Roche pit. Unless there's a smoke involved. And did he pick up the force before he went to Shiva's on Ben? Uh-oh, meanwhile. They will find Jules, bash up, Mana Void, they bring him down. Okay, nice kill. Nice
yeah, he did go for the force step. That's a good choice. Just help himself. Dire situations. High ground defense. Trying to pull him back further to the base. They do have the punish there from that AM, and he's still holding on to the 10 right now. So, all right, I don't know. He gets invincible. You never know. Again, this Dark's here. He's like a pinata of death. Gets jumped on. There's no like Lincolns. There's some sort of a save. Blows him up. Take his whole team with him.
AM does need a bit more attack speed and damage. I think he's not quite at that big point. Wall coming out, vacuum back in, jump away. There's going to be the Sonic Wave along with the Haunt. Jesse Batch at least will die. Jules can blink out himself. X-Nova looking for a telekinesis he's already used. In fact, LSA was stolen. Ben pops his BKB. Jules does not want to pop his own. They will make it out, only losing the Warlock there with Haunt committed now. But with 36 seconds without Golem, they may think that this is the time to go for Roshan, and that's exactly the case for Warriors giving Unity.
Yeah. Again, maybe not the best Roshan heroes, but at some point, any lineup with as much damage can get it done. Oh, jeez. Actually, getting bashed up. Third in here, so.
They're going to go for this. Alphu's nearby. There's a gem up, though. Jump in.
Oh,
they get
so
off the
small.
Impale, and they will get this kill, maybe. Very low Mana Void used now, and that's problematic. Nana pops his own BKB. They get off the LSA. Meantime, they have the good vacuum. Sonic Wave combination is there. Jules is still fighting. LSA comes out, but this is looking rough right now. Good Impale to come through. Jules again, no Mana Void. He's got his Manta Cell waiting to use it. Good Bash is coming out. He's got the evasion coming in from Ajji's Radiance. There's going to be the Orchid up. Mantas it off. Can he continue to go here? They will stop Roche from happening, but again, they lose Ben. And without that Mana Void or any extra damage from the Anti-Mage, it's just not enough. And especially when he's holding that Manta Style for the longest time.
That was really rough. The Mana Void the tree, but it looks like they were just a little bit too worried about him slipping out of their grasp.
He's going to have a Abyssal momentarily. Alright, so he's got a bit more damage. He's got more lockdown, too. I do like the fact that Happy Feet are really prolonging this Roche Warriors community. You get Roche, and there's a good chance you can just end the game with, or at least push into a tier 3, take a set of racks, if you're not careful.
If they get into this, like, Aegis buyback specter, the game becomes so difficult.
They have Golem. They have Golem. Nana's on the high ground. They see him. Abyssal will come out, but there's the telekinesis instantly. The Orchid comes out. Golem is dropped down. Jules is on the low ground, unfortunately. Now looking to go on, and more bashes coming in. He's got Mana Void, and Nana is very low in mana right now. Look at that damage. The Pinata is there, as you mentioned. Ajji's going to get caught up with enough people. Good back wall to come in. The Yule Scepter will go. The Golem still just get down. Nana buys back. He buys back with Golem now down, and the Butterfly up. They might be able to find this. They will pick up X-Nova in the meantime. All right, and Ben's back up in 4 seconds. Happy Feet, they're not done yet. Man.
That was not the X-Nova play he was hoping for.
Nope.
Well, okay, 5,400 damage done by AM. All right, pretty good, I guess. But he tried to steal goals, and he ends up with up people. And they're literally both standing there channeling up people next to each other. Like, they could have been holding hands.
I wish I saw that.
Such a dumb. Like, I've seen that in a fight. Then Rinsker just shows up and just like that.
All right.
We're only going to have one up people here, bro.
Here's the game-winning item, though, potentially. Play the Vice for the Ducks here. Very good.
Yeah. And just BKB on the AM, so it's one of those times, you know, you catch them up before that, you chain set them down, dead.
Can they find somebody? Is there vision for the Radiant? Absolutely not anywhere over here.
Time to make things interesting.
Spectral Dagger will see Jules, by the way.
Yeah.
Again, Gold's not up for a little while. 87 seconds. The Haunt will come through. Jesse Vetch dead. Vacuum back in. Jules will leave. But Haunt is down. Reality back in on the other side. AU getting slowed up and slowed down. Laguna Blade and Pale Veil's dropped down. Sonic Wave coming in. Doesn't do any damage. Ben's still there. Nana, meanwhile, jump in. There's the bash. He's got the Abyssal Blade. LSA, the BKB keeping him up. Another bash into the Mana Void. Jules gets it done. 120 seconds on the sideline for Nana. What a find. Those bashes, the RNG, dank.
Oh, the minus 50-second Mana Void cooldown, too. Takes back up 5 more seconds.
He's ready to fight. Well, he needs to regen, actually. They have a shrine. They already used it. They cannot give away this Roshan, however. Jesse Vash back up at 15, but Warlock Goldman 45. This is dangerous. They don't have pawns either. Can they get in this pit? They need to get in this pit right now. Oh, there's lag at the worst possible time. Sick lag, Dota TV. Excellent stuff. My favorite.
At least they didn't contest.
I can't even tell. I'm about to get disconnected.
Won't have a Microsoft PowerPoint presentation.
Hey, they got it. Nothing happened. Still lagging.
Yeah, same.
Come on, please, Dota TV. What are you doing?
Oh, Lena's pausing top.
There's a Yule happening. I think X-Nova might die. Looks like he does. Oh no, he's got the living armor. Look out. Is he going to get out? Hey, they got him. All right, we're sort of stabilizing. No. Is it better just to disconnect right now, honestly?
I don't know.
I'm scared. Yeah, you tell me.
Let you know what happens.
You disconnect first and see what happens. Oh, we're in Singapore. This isn't perfect world. What's going on? Let me know, Trent. Is it still slideshow Dota for me?
It's not good. All of a sudden it's finishing loading. Yeah, it's still slideshow Dota.
Oh, God, come on. Why? Why is it not working now? Triggered. Sorry, everybody. This is out of our control. Nothing we can do about this. This is just straight up doing TV lag. Yeah. Players aren't experiencing this. For some reason, we are, despite the fact that we're not in a perfect world. We've never had this type of lag before when it comes to Singapore servers.
What's happening in Southeast Asia, guys? What's going on?
I have no idea.
Sort itself out here.
I mean, it was good for a long time. I don't know what happened now. I'm gonna give it a shot, honestly.
I'm like fully stuck now. But in terms of this overall game plan here, Spectre will pick up a BKB. So she has BKB, Butterfly, Manta, Diffusal 2, and Radiance. Fully stacked. It really doesn't get much better than this.
Yeah, when you see that finishing loading sign, it's not good. It's not good.
No, it's not good. Haunt has repicked to the game.
Yeah, I have. I really have.
Welcome back to the game of PowerPoint Dota.
Dude, if this was Perfect World, I'd be able to understand. The fact that it's not makes me a little more triggered than it should.
Jules will finish up a Butterfly, so he's going the no buyback route. Maximum damage. They have no answer for this.
We're almost back. Like, they're moving. It's
just getting better. And now, Nana's also eyeing up a site. So we'll have two sites with chain, but it's not a Bloodthorn, which means he doesn't have the ability to add the Truth Strike. So I don't know. There is the potential now with this Butterfly that they change that Nuke Jules and he just lives.
All right, well, we'll see what happens with it. It's a great game so far. Hopefully we'll end it on a great note. But 45 minutes into the game, Jules is getting about as big as necessary. He still has some items to work with later on in the game. He's building into a hard, as you can see, to find interesting to travel as well. It's one way to keep him alive. All right, we'll see if we can find a fight here. Of course, we should remember that there is an Aghanim Scepter for the Tree Protector, so Eyes of the Forest are occurring. Yaj just got to burrow himself up with the Aghanim Scepter. And Impale and comes out, and it's lagging even harder now. Sick.
Looks like they're not engaged, though. Can you let this tower go?
Do you want to restart and see if that fixes it, like your entire game?
Sure. It will, but
right,
I will do that for you.
I appreciate it. And I don't think there's going to be anything that happens anytime soon.
But what if I miss the power? PowerPoint show.
Wait, what? Why did it
How
fix
am
it?
I going to pass the test?
Why did it fix itself? Right as you disconnected. Trent, get out of the game. Get out of the game. You're just going to have to listen to my instructions. I think we're good. But no, we're lagging again. What happened? What is going on? Now let me know. Well, we'll just, I guess, deal with this for now.
Mine actually looks okay. Is yours okay?
No, it doesn't. Alright, I'm disconnecting.
Alright.
Yes, quick Dota 2. Wait for it to sync for a second. We really apologize about this, guys. There's nothing we can do. This is straight up Dota. I think we can do about it.
Yeah, mine actually looks okay now.
I'm reconnecting now.
You reset the whole client, right?
I did restart the whole client. And finishing loading. Probably not going to look good.
Oh, it's reconnected to the game.
Oh, it does look okay. Alright.
Did we do it? Did we do it, guys?
We did. I think we did it, man.
For now.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll get bad again, but
we can always reconnect again if necessary. Again, really sorry about the guys. You didn't miss anything. I mean, maybe Roche, but that was it. So if you're really upset, I don't really give a damn. I don't care. I mean, I care a little bit.
about you guys.
I care a little bit.
Not what I do. Just remember that.
Wow. Trent, I can see you really want to go to maybe some valve treatments, perhaps.
Gotta get somewhere.
Site device has been picked up. There it is. Alright.
Tree hasn't really gotten rich off of this Agnem Scepter. I thought you were supposed to get jacked. You know, start farming with it and stuff, but he's holding it for that AM only. He's just like,
And they're going to find it, potentially. Orchid, can he get the Manta off of BKB out in time? Good hexes. Double hex came out, and Warriors Gaming Unity will find that pick onto the anti-mage. So he really cannot afford to get picked. Perhaps the Lincoln Sphere might have been better, or even the Aghanim Scepter, just to stay alive. But he went the BKB route, which makes sense.
Aghanim.
I'm telling you, man. It's the item.
That would have been a pretty interesting choice this game.
He's going to have to buy back now. Maybe. Impales will come out. I really doubt that they can do this without the AM. He's a big source of their damage. The Glyph will come in. Telekinesis comes out. Vacuum wall will go. Nope, just the vacuum. Boulder smash, gold, drop down. Here comes Jules. They get off the LSA. He needs to go for the Mana Void. They find two. Can they find any more? He pops the Manta. Afu will go down. A triple kill for Jules. They're looking for more. Can they get the Shiva's guard up? Good jump away from Nana. Almost gets hit by that Boulder smash. Ben still looking. Dragon Slave to continue. Ben taking some damage. Aji, maybe he can try to go for the TP. The Yule Scepter, he doesn't have one. They'll find him. LSA, the Impale. And it looks like Aji should fall here. The Dragon Slave, the Mana Void. Ultra kill for Jules. We're back in it, baby.
Well, I'm glad we didn't have a PowerPoint presentation for that one.
Yeah.
How about Jesse Bash? Literally from zero to the hero. I mean, this guy was as poor as it gets. Clarities, observers, like TV scrolls, that was it. And then he just did massive fatal bonds. Yeah, offering. But no, with no items lost.
Yeah.
Sets it all up. Very well played.
Here's the thing, though. Again, there are some buybacks, including the Spectre, which is the biggest one. And Jules does not have one, so if he goes too hard, this may become problematic. The Glyph will go. LSA for Ben, and watch how fast he attacks and how much damage he does. There's the buyback coming in. Sonic Wave to go through. Jules is going to get Glimmer Cape, pops the Manta Style to avoid the Orchid. Now they still have those X's ready to go. Actually, Nanas is on cooldown for another 22 seconds. Lotus Storm picked up a great item this game. They'll take the tier 3 tower, more than happy with what they've accomplished. They would have liked to buy back on the Spectre, but they don't want to get ahead of themselves. And they will take the shrines down now. And we're back even, Trent, in terms of numbers. We're right back even.
Wow. That is, it's pretty crazy. Again, I don't know, it kind of goes back to the whole thing that they were only 10k up. They really could not cement this lead that easily, despite how overwhelming it seems in the earlier parts of this game. Just fantastic heroes, but very difficult to fully control the entire map thanks to objectives. Yeah, you're just missing that little bit of when it comes to Roche or when it comes to towers. And it feels like that kind of costs them in terms of their overall momentum.
Uh-oh.
And tier 3 is relatively low, though.
Uh-oh. Can they find him back? Another Hex?
Yeah, they still have Tree on
Dead. Yeah. He does have a buyback, but that's... You cannot farm alone, essentially. You have to be with your team, I think, right now. So they'll force a buyback here, probably.
Hey, man, at least he's up to 4 times as many Bloodstone charges as he once had. It's a happy lead.
Was he at one point, or... Yeah, that's insane. Actually insane. I didn't even know that. This is still tough to pressure high ground. I mean, with an AM, Especially, obviously, Yaj, the next assassin. Like, so hard to find this kill. They have the telekinesis, though. That won't drop him to the ground. Actually, it will. Apparently, the Hex coming out. He's in trouble. Cannot afford to die, and it looks like he might. Lotus Orb comes out. He pops the BKB. Vacuum back. He's still alive. Okay. Very scary. You cannot be here anymore. You need to be, like, here. You can't be anywhere close to this low ground.
You know, they're all so disappointed right now because amongst the 5 of them, they had no protections. They're just like, wait, no one has anything? But, I mean, that just happens kind of late game scenarios.
Yeah.
Not really,
when you've had the gem for so long, he just buys it instantly. Yeah. When you've had the gem for so long, you just, like, assume. But, you know what they say about assuming, Trent? Do you?
No.
Okay. I won't say it then. I know you're just being... Alright.
You know what they say about guys with big feet?
I don't.
Great drivers.
Oh, of course. I did know that.
There you go.
Uh-oh. Jules, I believe you may be dead. This might just end the game. Impale comes out, perhaps not. BKB easy going to turn this. LSA comes out. But there's the Overgrowth of Laguna Blade. Mana Void comes in. Sonic Wave coming through. Jules cannot afford to die. Golem drop down. They get the kill. He does have buyback, but no haunt coming in for another 20 seconds, and now they need to leave. Everybody is solo. Great Impale. They'll turn onto Afu. He'll fall. Now the Mana Void, or rather the Mana Burn comes out. It does a lot of damage to Nana. He's so close. Does he have Jules? He doesn't. Oh, so is Jules, though. He has Abyssal. Does he see him? He does. Abyssal! Abyssal! Oh my god. Jules, you were so close. You were so close.
Alright. That's like, just get rushed.
Just get rushed. Alright, Haunt is up, though, with buyback available, and they might need to use it here. No Tran, however. Vac Wall still available for this Darkseer with Greaves back up and Hex ready to go. His BKB is almost done as well. I don't know, can they really afford to let this go to Happy Feet here? Jesus. Close game so far. They're just going to give it up. They're just going to give it up. Meanwhile, look at what the Golem's doing. Permanent damage. Actually, no, there's a trade in the game. No permanent damage. Just kidding. Oh. Nana. What was on it?
Take a peeky for you there. It was a gem.
And what else? It said 3900 on it.
Oh, yeah. That's the wrong thing. Gems on the
Abyssal Blade. Kangaroo. Can he get off the Greaves in time? Good telekinesis. There's the Hex. Lotus Orbed off. Jumping in. Abyssal, not needed. He already used it anyways. Mana Void will go. Range tracks down. It's happened, Trent. They might complete this comeback. There's no buyback for the Darkseer. A huge hero.
It was Ben's MKB, and they're just...
It's pretty good, but they're still doing pretty good without it. Again, Jules, remember, should have buyback very soon. 1 minute and 40 seconds. Also has the Aegis. BKB goes there, working on Yaj. Yule Scepter will come out, keeping him alive for now. The Haunt will come through. Gonna pop the Manta. Aji goes for the BKB as well. LSA, Afu, dead. Now Yaj, still so tanky. People will go. And Jules is jumping in. The Abyssal Blade, the Manta style, the Impale. Quap is dead. Does have buyback. Will be forced to use it. But can they get to the racks in time? Again, no living armor, no glyph. And it looks like Happy Feet may very well have completed the comeback, Trent. 2 sets of racks down. They are secure in their positioning. Nana gonna get jumped on. Blinks only a little bit away. Now gets Lotus Stormed up as he hexes him down. There's going to be the LSA to come through. Great Impale, and he's dead for 2 minutes. Happy Feet have surely won this game. Aji trying to man fight. He's got the BKB only for a moment longer. We'll pop the Manta style, but Megas should be coming soon. Excellent work. Happy Feet, an incredible comeback.
It really is, man. It looks like a massive individual effort, and he did play fantastically well, but there were so many good controlling elements coming into this Earth Spirit, this next assassin. Like, yes, it was a little rough early on for Earth, but completely recovered late game. I saw plenty of 2-man kicks and silences, and then those clutch moments, always stacking up with the Impales out there for Diage, also played very, very well. And then we talk about Jesse Bash, man. That's a huge recovery. Comeback never impact on the game. Yeah, that more, even if it is just from a support perspective. He had no real mobility item, and he was still finding his way up against a very difficult and scary team to make sure he was landing the big ultimates as well as the fatal bonds at the right moments. So, just unbelievable. That is a pretty sick comeback up against this team. And yeah, maybe it comes down to building pressure and objective pressure overall from Warriors needing unity, but it's impressive nonetheless from the radio.
At the end of the game, Jesse Vash and X-Nova ended with the exact same GPM and XPM. Just think about that for a second. Pretty insane, considering how good X-Nova was playing in the early game. But Trent, it is now 1 apiece, and we've entered a best of 3 at this point. Whew. Good stuff, man. Very good stuff. So, Again, game 2 now going in the books. Tied 1 apiece. We'll be heading into game number 3. It is a best of 5 series, of course, so we still have a lot to go. At least 2 more games for this tournament here in C Kappa, and I'm glad that we've got such a close series already. Thank you so much for joining us here. We will take a quick break and we'll jump into game 3 as soon as it's ready. Stick around, guys.